Maat 402. Maat, the finger behind all mathematics. Maat, the finger behind every science and technology. Maat is doing it, leading us methodically into the global market. Maat is doing it, breaking us free from the bondage of poverty. Maat is doing it, breaking us free from the plague of indebtedness to any man, to any woman, to any god, to any land. Maat is doing it. Maat is that voice of truth, which the Bible's, this very book right here, said that the ancient Egypt was spoiled by this destroyer, which, because ancient Egypt is now so spoiled, the voice of the sun is now too harsh. And because we hear the voice of the sun to be too harsh, is that not the reason why we are in debt? When we are supposed to be the borrowers, is that not the reason why? When we are supposed to be the lenders, is that not the reason why we are now the borrowers? When we are supposed to be part of the first, one of the first, amongst the first, is that not the reason why we are now the third world, the last world, the end time world? You're wondering, whose voice are you hearing? This is Coach Emen, LTB Live Premier Member #1. You're welcome to this very channel. If you have been here with us, following our trails, you will understand where we are going. This is the 402nd day. 402nd day. From day 1 to this very day, we have been doing it. It's not in the dark. We have been leading our people, leading them back to their roots, leading them to the truth. And how did we choose to do it? And that is to exercise the full authority from our own ancestors. And we know it, and we want you to know it, and you will know it, and you want your own children and generation to know it. Exactly how it was done. Men lived on this particular planet called the Earth as civilized. Exactly how it was done. Men lived above depth, mind above matter, all problems, all challenges, all difficulties. Men lived above it. And when I'm talking about men, great men, I'm talking about your own ancestors, Atum of old, Ammon of old, Amenhotep of old, Ramesses of old. How come it that today their own sons are living under debt, whereas strangers, adopted heirs, are now presiding and residing in their own lodge? You see, there's a reason why you came here. It's because the person who sent you here knows that you no longer live under debt and that you no longer live under poverty. If you do the right thing, if you look at truth and say, truth, yes, you are bitter, but you are a healer. If you look at your own ancestors and their voice that is as harsh as the sun, and say, yes, you are harsh, but you're not a killer. You sustain and preserve our life here on earth. If you do that, it shall be well with you. We're going to this day, for the newcomers, and for the ones who have been following our trails, today is that very day you're going to do it. You will follow our trails. If you follow the hands, the finger of the successful, the lead of the successful, what the successful is doing, if you continue to do it, you become successful too. If you follow great mentors, stars here on earth, you are going to live great on the earth. This is that hour, that time to reconnect you back to your roots and to your truth. Download any of the LTB Light plans and packages, so that you live above the plagues and so that you would live above poverty. It's as simple as that. We have done it. Thank you. If you will listen to this very voice and do the right thing. Enough of the murmuring. Enough of the complaining. Enough of chanting miseries here and there. Enough of the pointing of fingers. Enough of the hiding behind the temple, church, behind the altar, mosque, behind religion, behind rebellion, behind reliance against the right energy that is supposed to guide us here on earth. The energy that guided your own ancestors, your own forefathers, so that they will be the lenders, great here on earth, and not the borrowers and poor here on earth. Welcome to this very 402nd day. We've done noble to it. We've done justice to it. At the end of this very video, you are also given a choice. Subscribe to this very channel, the channel of change, the channel of choice, to your own children, to your own generations. We are planting it here diligently, painstakingly. We are planting it here. It's our journey here on earth. It's our journal here on earth. It will be here planted so that our own children can come in here and know that their own fathers, their own great fathers was powerful here on earth, and that they did it. Okay? Choose not to be spoiled any longer. Choose not to live spoiled. Coach, amen. Signing off. Peace.